The Boy Who Planted Light. Once upon a time, in a valley where shadows lingered longer than day, there lived a boy named Luca. The hills around his village were gray and dull, for the sun rarely touched them. Clouds drifted low, and the people walked with their heads down, as if carrying the weight of the sky. But Luca was different. He had a heart that still glowed with wonder. Every evening he climbed the tallest hill and stared into the dark horizon, hoping to catch a glimpse of the fading sun. "If only the light could stay," he whispered. "If only it could grow here." One night, as he wandered home, he met an old traveler sitting by the path. The man's eyes shimmered like candle flames. "You wish to bring light to your valley," the stranger said. "Then plant it." "Plant light?" Luca asked, puzzled. The old man smiled and placed a small pouch in the boy's hands. Inside were seeds that glittered faintly, like starlight caught in sand. "Plant them where the shadows are deepest," the traveler said. "Water them with hope, and they will grow." Luca hurried home, clutching the pouch. The next morning he began his work. He planted the glowing seeds in the darkest corners, under the old bridge, beside the gray river, near the lonely trees. The villagers laughed. "You can't plant light, boy," they said. "You're wasting your time." But Luca didn't stop. Every day he watered the invisible seeds with fresh water, and with his belief. He whispered kind words to them. "Grow strong. Shine bright." Weeks passed, and nothing happened. The valley remained gray, yet Luca felt something changing within him, a quiet warmth that refused to fade. He began helping others, sharing stories of how the light would come. His laughter spread like a spark in the gloom. Then, one morning before dawn, the valley stirred. The air shimmered faintly. Tiny points of gold broke through the soil where Luca had planted his seeds. They rose like flowers made of sunlight, glowing softly, casting gentle warmth on everything around them. When the villagers woke, they could hardly believe their eyes. The dark corners that had frightened them for years now glowed with living light. The river sparkled again. The trees stretched higher. People smiled at one another, as if remembering joy for the first time. Word of the miracle spread beyond the valley. Travelers came to see the fields of light, but Luca only said, "It wasn't magic. It was belief. You cannot grow light if you do not carry it inside you first." Years passed, and Luca grew older. The valley remained bright, not because of the seeds alone, but because the people had learned to tend the light within themselves. And every spring, when the first flowers of gold appeared, children would whisper, "He's still planting." Because that's what light does. It never really leaves. It simply waits for someone brave enough to believe it can grow.